Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I have another Sally Beauty haul. This is the rest of the polishes that I picked up during the $4 polish sale. These are all Tiny Glaze and finger paints polishes currently. So we're going to go ahead and get started with those. I have this one here is good as Marigold. Gotta zoom you guys out. There we go. I've had this one on my list for quite a long time. Definitely more of an orangey polish than I initially thought it was. Marigold is orange, and I don't know why I was thinking it was more of a yellow. Not really sure, but anyway. So we're gonna go ahead and swatch this one first. It may not be, if I can get it open. Some of these open really, really difficult. So we're going to go ahead and go in with the first layer of Good as Marigold. I kind of thought this was like a mac and cheese kind of color, and my husband's like, no, it's darker than that. It kind of does remind me of like if you do boxed macaroni and cheese, it does remind me of the cheese powder that comes in there. Definitely more of an orange than I initially thought it was, but actually opacity-wise in the first coat, that's applied really beautifully. This next one's one I've had on my list for a while. This is Turned Up Turquoise, and it's actually, oh, it's got shimmer in it. I did not know that. I ordered these online, and I did not know it had shimmer in it. I've had this one and For Audrey on my list for a while, but I didn't get For Audrey this time. So, oh, wow. Do you guys see how opaque that is? Look at that. I hope I'm in frame. I apologize if I am not. That is beautiful. That's more opaque than I initially thought it was going to be. That may be a one coater as well. That's really pretty. It's coming off a little bit lighter on camera than it is in person. It's kind of hard. I have all my lighting and stuff on, and my lighting's playing tricks on me. But it definitely is much darker in person than it is looking on camera here. So it is just a really pretty. It's more green than blue, I would say, and there's definitely those subtle shimmers in there. The Good as Marigold is a cream polish, by the way, if I did not mention that. So the next one I'm going to go with, I just picked up yesterday, actually. I went back in for one from Finger Paints, and I'll share that here in a minute. I didn't have one like that, and I'm like, I think I'm going to try that and see what that one's like. And again, they were on sale, and I had to, the reward and everything too. So this one here is by China Glaze. This is called Star Hopping. I don't know if you guys look at this. This is a navy blue hollow glitter polish. It's got so many different colors in there. I saw this and thought, holy cow, it's beautiful. I cannot wait to wear this. It'd definitely be fun for Christmas or even New Year's, that is for sure. Oh goodness, wow. This one's definitely going to be a pain in the tush to remove. If you're interested in this one, it's going to be glitter packed, so it is going to be a little tricky. It does have what appears to be like a black base with holographic glitters in there. I don't know. I'm assuming you can get it fully opaque. I would say it may take 2 to 3 coats. We'll figure that out here in a little bit. But that's really pretty. That is stunning. This next one is a neon orange. I have it on my toes right now. This is a very bright neon. It's not coming off true to color at all right now. It's looking much more toned down on camera than it is in person. This is Orange Knockout. It's one of their neon collection polishes. Like I said, I have it, if I can get it open, have it on my toes. Will not wear it on my fingernails. I think it's too bright for that. But it's really pretty as a pedicure. This is like a 3 to 4 coater, so it is definitely not one that is going to be a 1 or 2 coater and you're good to go. It may be 2 coats on this swatch. For some reason, as a pedicure for me, it didn't do well. It does dry mostly matte as well. It's more traffic cone orange. On here, it's coming off kind of like a tangerine orange. It's definitely much more bright orange than what you're seeing. So the next ones are going to be all from Finger Paints here. I picked these up yesterday, as I said, when I picked up that color from China Glaze. I picked each of these up just because they looked so pretty to me. You've got these 2 shimmery polishes. You've got this green one. There's a red one. This is what I was most excited about, was this glitter topper. because it's black and white, and I don't own anything like this whatsoever. This is called Think Outside the Box. I was going to order these online because it showed my store didn't have this particular color, but luckily yesterday I went in and they had it. So this has lots and lots of glitter shades in here, and they are just black and white. You've got hexagon glitters. It isn't a clear base, so it's going to be solely a topper. So we're going to go in. That'll be really fun over like a black or a white. I had a green like a light green manicure on a couple like last week and wanted this to put on over top of the green, but I didn't have one. So that's what that looks like. Goes on rather easily, to say the least. It's got like small pieces of bar glitter. They're very, very fine, so that'll be helpful. I'm not one for big bar glitter polishes. Then you've got black hexagon, white dots, black dots, all kinds of fun stuff in there. So that is really, really unique. Then we're going to go ahead and go in with this red shimmer. This is Romanticism Ruby. I don't know how opaque this will be. I wasn't sure if it was going to be an opaque polish or not, but I'm hoping it is. I have some other colors like this. Their brushes are really nice on these too. I'll show you. That's what the finger paints brushes look like. And finger paints are pretty reasonable. They are over $4 at Sally's. That's the only place you can actually get them. So I tend to not buy those. Oh, that's pretty too. Wow. This is definitely not going to be what I thought. I thought I had some other colors similar to this, but those have a lot more shimmer in them than what this one does. This has those shimmers, but it's got that, like, I would say it almost looks like a fuchsia base with one coat. We'll see what it looks like in two coats. You could see here, actually, Turned Up Turquoise is a matte, semi-matte polish, and the Orange Knockout, which is this one here, it's going to be a semi-matte as well, at least for now. We'll see what they look like when they're fully dry, but that's that one. And then the last finger paints I picked up, this is also the last one from Sally's, with the exception of the two from Morgan Taylor. Those will be in a totally separate video, though, so I can do swatches of the entire summer collection from Morgan Taylor for you guys, even though I am kind of late on it. So we're going to go in with this green. I don't think I told you what color it was. This is Art You Wondering. Let's go over here. That's what that is called. It's a beautiful green shimmer as well. I think it might have like a green base. It's actually more shimmer than anything. There's not much of a base to this. Again, this would probably, I don't know if you could build it up for a full-on like manicure for this one. I have one from LA Colors that's very similar to this. I don't know if I have a swatch of it or not here. I might somewhere. But I have one from LA Colors that is very similar to this color from Finger Paints. That's really pretty though. I was expected it to be full-on opaque. I'm going to go ahead. I think the rest of these should be dry. We can go in for a second coat of these polishes. That first one is going to be Good as Marigold. It actually dries with a really nice amount of shine to it, so that is exciting. I don't know if I really need to do a second coat, but I might go ahead just to make sure it is fully covered. So this is Good as Marigold. This is the second coat. That's a really fun, I would almost say like a yellow-orange. I'm not sure if it's got yellow in it or not. I'm not good at describing colors, so I apologize. But like I said, it reminds me of the powder that you get in the boxed mac and cheese. It looks exactly like that. So you kind of know what I'm talking about. Then we're going to go in with a second coat of Turned Up Turquoise, which is, again, drying mostly matte according to what I'm seeing here. It does have shimmer in it. That's two coats of Turned Up Turquoise. Gorgeous color. I will do two coats of this glitter as well. I think it's called Star Hopping from China Glaze. This again would be a topper in my opinion. I'm not going to build it up to full opacity when I use it as a manicure, that's for sure. I don't want to do that. But this is going to be a very textured glitter polish, as you could see here. It does have that dark base, but it is really, really pretty. I would just plan on using it over a dark color, either a navy blue or a black. It would be absolutely gorgeous. Do one layer, and it'd be absolutely stunning. You could build it up to full opacity, I would say, on 3 coats, but it's going to be a pain in the butt to remove, so I don't think I'm going to do that to myself. And we're going to go in with this neon orange, which is Orange Knockout. This neon orange would definitely work really well, I would say, for like Halloween manicures, and Halloween is actually tomorrow when I'm filming it, and I probably won't get a Halloween manicure in this month, but that's what 2 coats of Orange Knockout looks like, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. Now on to the finger paints polishes. I don't think I'm going to add an extra layer of that glitter because traditionally this is how I would wear it as a manicure, is just 1 layer. I don't want to build it up too much. So that's what that looks like. Just 1 nice layer of think outside the box. And we're going to go ahead and go in with 1 more layer of this burgundy here. This is Romanticism Ruby. That's what it looks like with 1 coat, and we're going to see how it looks with 2. This would be a really fun color to wear for the holidays, especially because of that shimmer in there. That's really pretty. That is 2 coats of Romanticism Ruby and looks really nicely opaque. Probably would need a 3rd. There is a little bit of streaking on this. Most of my polishes that look like this color-wise do need several coats to be fully opaque. And then the last one is going to be that shimmery. It's not, oh shoot, I just messed that one up too, darn it. This one here. Making a mess. Yeah, this will definitely be a topper polish for sure. It's in a clear base and has those glitters in them. So that is what everything looks like. These are definitely mostly matte polishes. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Bye.